So today's selection is by Chad Lawson, and it's called Michelle. It is a reconfiguration, a rearrangement of the very popular song by the Beatles. And so let me tell you a little bit about why I loved this performance. Chad Lawson is from Asheville, North Carolina, and he's always, as far as he's been in my conscience, he's been a very successful classical pianist, which is not easy to find, but popular successful in a very popular way. And so I once asked Chad, I said, how did you do it? I mean, you have achieved some things in terms of record sales and concerts and that sort of thing that you just don't see every day. And he sat down and, took me to school. He said, I didn't have highfalutin beginnings. I started out very humbly. I was a waiter. I said, a waiter? He said, yes. And I enjoyed being a waiter. I wasn't just like a waiter waiting to do something else. But I had this music in me and I wanted to perform. And this, he stepped me through. He said, this is exactly what I did to get from being a full-time waiter to being at the top of the classical charts. And today, I just want you to know, Chad Lawson, he has a record label deal with Universal, and in 2020, his single "Stay" was the number one played classical single in the world. And so we were very fortunate to get him, and he represents an idea that I'd had that, when people ask me, well, why didn't you call this the Velvet Note Jazz Club? And I've always responded with, well, I don't think that the Velvet Note is just a jazz club, even though it's our focus. I want it to be a room where other types of music can be played too, if we have audiences who want to hear it. And so this performance that you're about to watch represents music that I hoped people would enjoy. I knew I would enjoy, even if they didn't. And I invite you to enjoy it yourself and then listen for the audience's response. Chad Lawson, Michelle.
A few things that weren't around 10 years ago. The Apple iWatch, Starbucks' pumpkin spice latte, and the Velvet Note. Happy 10th anniversary, Tamara, to you and the Velvet Note. May there be many more decades of you bringing the beautiful sounds and beautiful smiles to everyone around you. Happy anniversary.